Hey guys, hope you guys are having a wonderful day, a wonderful evening. It's your birthday, happy birthday to you, and I hope you guys are having a nice evening. We were talking about, I think in my last video about Tenpai, I was actually talking about Vanquish or Tenpai. Now, it's taken me a bit to come up with a deck list for you guys, because I know our Vanquish community wanted me to try it out, see if I can mix Tenpai and Vanquish together. Here it is. So this is my deck, Vanquish Tenpai. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is purely for fun. It's kind of like a little test if I can actually mix these two decks at all, because you know, you got the fire attributes of Stake Your Soul, and you can get Razen with Jarong. Good synergy. Yeah, let's get into it, why I play these cards. So, I decided to play Ash, because of the sole fact of just having access to a fire is key to this deck. Even if you don't use it, let's say your opponent doesn't really do much and you have a Dead Ash or you drew Dead Ash, you can just always pitch it off the field spell. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's good to have because it does stop like decks like Branded still. It still stop decks like, I guess, you know, like Snake Eyes. It still can Ash at the one point like Bonfire. Sometimes you obviously need more than an Ash and an Imperm. You know, you need both, or you need multiple hand traps, because we're in that kind of format right now. And again, this is post Legacy of Destruction. I decided to go Ash because sometimes Ash is just good with Fenway. You can make a Baron if you don't have a proper playable hand. Again, Ash can go Stake Your Soul, but you guys already know that. That's why I played it. I decided to play Dogoran because this is kind of purely going second still, even though I play like Vanquish cards and Snow Devil. You'd be surprised how well carding someone and like stopping Omni does for you. And also, your guys are just so big anyway that you just steam for them. So I just played one Dogoran for obvious reason. It's a fire. Can board break, which you kind of want in this deck. I played the deck a couple times. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I played like 5 games of it. I got 4 out of 5 of it. I did lose to, I believe, Snake Eyes still, because you know we don't know if when the ban list is coming, so it's still good to practice against those decks. We played good old 3 Fenway and 1 Wiseheart. Again, Fenway is just for the Wiseheart, and Wiseheart you grab a Fenway. And it's just good to have an extra 4 and a fire just for the Stake Your Soul. That's the reason why I said. Still play for your Tenpai, Yato, and Red. I was thinking of cutting this to 2 since I'm playing Vanquish, but I thought 3 was still okay to see, because sometimes I just want to see him. I only play 1 for Door, because like, again, this is mostly a Tenpai deck, but with a little splash of Vanquish in it. And then we got Caesar, 1 Mad One, 1 Heavy Borger, 1 Jarl, 1 Pentel, and 3 Razen. I guess the synergy here is, you use your Tenpai as your normal summon, and hopefully, I know you're not going to draw Stake Your Soul all the time. I'm not saying, yeah, you're going to draw Stake Your Soul all the time. Your Vanquish become like cards to pitch for your Tenpai cards, or like baits, if you can say. So Pentel is actually really good here, because you can go Pentel effect to special, and you can just like normal summon the big guy, this guy, and you can just make an 8. So, well, sorry, not a generic 8, not like the Dragon 8, because it requires the Dragon, right? But you can make a generic 8. The extra deck hasn't been updated, so it's a bit hard to like explain, but you literally can do cool things with it by like just making a generic 8. Like you can make a Cell Synchron and then get a 2 back, or you can go into Omega. You can go into a lot of different 8s that might be cool. But again, I'm still experimenting as much as I can with it. This is not the ideal, but this is like something that has come in my mind, you know. I would probably drop this to 2 though, because I do break on this card a lot. Yeah, so that's my Vanquish engine here, and then 1 Snow Devil. Field Spell, you play 3 because it's the best card. 1 Claw the Grave because you don't want to lose to like any hand trap, you know what I mean. Desires, because Desires is just a really good card. I was playing 3 before, honestly. I was playing 3 at the start, but then I just kept drawing and it just annoyed me so much. So I was like, you know what, I'll try that too to see how it goes. Been liking it too. I know it doesn't make sense in any maths, but sometimes it's just how it is, like how I feel. this card's insane. I can really make a whole video on how good this card is for Tenpai. Stake your soul, because all your basically majority of your deck's fire. And when you say you do not draw your fires, because that happens. If you draw Mad Love or like Heavy Ball or even Pentelia into Caesar, it's not the worst thing in the world. Not your ideal, obviously, but it's there. 1 terraforming because you get your field spell. 2 talents because if you get hand trapped at the right time, could hurt your deck badly. You can't really stop imperm. You could play cross out on the side, but I didn't think you needed it this version because I feel like you play through a lot of hand traps, and you're going second 9 times out of 10. So you're just trying to break their board as much as possible. So you probably talenting to either look at their hand or like to take control of the monster. You'll barely draw of it if you, or I guess if you have desires in the Ash and then talent. But that never really came up for me, even when I was playing this card at 3. Just didn't get ashed and imperm because imperm's good. So the idea of this deck is doing cool things like you can mix and match synchros. You can mix match with your Tenpai stuff. I think the cool thing about it is you can just play Fenway and you just like do things with your. You either go to Vanquish out or you can go to Tenpai out, depending on how you do. There was one card I was missing out of this deck actually. It's Reinforcement Army because I really copied and pasted this deck. But I do have it at 43 because of like consistency and trying to make sure I can draw like the best possible. Alright, let's go to the side deck and why I play these cards. So Nibiru, because it's a board wipe and it's very good. Cosmic and Storm and Feather Duster for any back row. Drop puts is just really good engaging the like, let's say they have Omnigates and they have like a massive board and you like don't have Doggo M in hand and you got Fenway and stuff. You can just try and beat into the deck with like Fenway and Vanquish or like Tenpai stuff, and you can possibly kill them that turn. Reason why I don't play Prosperity is I actually kind of value my extra deck quite a bit. I don't really care if my whole deck gets banished with Desires when I'm killing them that turn anyway. And the only ones I would care because of a bunch of one-offs is the Vanquish stuff. But if I'm already like committed to like killing them that turn, I don't really care about these getting banished. I just want to draw my Tenpai card to like get my Sacred Soul going. This is just like a backup if they make me go first, and I just play my Vanquish stuff. And hence why I'm playing Anti-Spell on the side, in case I do go first or make me go first, because they're scared of my, I guess, going second variant. But you can go first with it. You 100% can go first with it, but it's not the greatest, for obvious reasons. If you draw your Tenpai, it's not the best. If you draw your Vanquish, it's not too bad. And you do, like, stop a little bit. But I wouldn't recommend it. The kind of the whole point of this deck is to go second. Extra deck can be changed a lot. It's just something I was just trying out. Like balance, it's a must. I feel like Dissipate is a must. The Radiant, Biden Dragon is really good with Transcendent. You have to have these cards and Trident Dragon, so they're like mandatory, and Seals. I was kind of mixing with Bagusa, like Abyssa, Evilstorm, Excentur Knight, just any generic rank 4s that I can make going second. Bagusa is just a good option for going first because you just make Bagusa and pass if they make you force you to go first. Heather's just good for any Snake Eyes, same as Princess or even they're playing Ash. I play one Rock just to at least have like Recycle or Vanquish cards at disposable, because sometimes just making one Rock's enough. I don't feel like you need to play 2 because it's just, again, you're going for all Tenpai. And I still play one Little Knight. I was playing IP before with the Bagusa, and I kind of took it out. You could even drop one of these each for like a generic 8 or generic 10 if you really wanted to, or generic 7. It's not the worst thing in the world. You could even play Ancient Fairy because Ancient Fairy can get you, and you can play the Kishira Fill Spell if you want a more consistent. There's a lot of different ways you can make this version of this deck. I just did it out of pure why not, because it's fire and I'm on a mixer. I did make a Snake Eye Vanquish version, dude, that I actually went, I think, 6-1 with, like in just 1 week. But again, it's the same thing. You're kind of relying everything on Stake Your Soul. Feels like if you don't draw this card or you don't have the optimal opening, it's not the greatest. So I know Tenpai is definitely better than Pure, and then the support came out like a few days ago. It's insane. So it even makes Tenpai worth the investment, even if you're not just playing Vanquish All. You're just playing Tenpai pure, or you're mixing it with something else. You can probably mix it. I think this deck could be good with Dragon Wing. Don't quote me on that. I am trying to make a version of that, if you guys are interested in that. So let me know in the comments if you are interested in that, because I am making a version of that. Again, this is just pure for fun. This is me just because, you know, I love Vanquish All. It's my favorite deck. I just wanted to try it out in this deck and see how it did. I was really surprised I even won like 4 games, to be honest with you. I just thought I'd just try it out with some friends and just play it out. And that seems okay, you know. But for obvious reasons, I think it's not the greatest deck. I feel like if you want to play Tenpai, you just play Tenpai with like hand traps or going second cards like Droplet, Storms, Feather Duster. But when the format does come out, when it comes out in 2 weeks, and when people start playing and start actually contesting with their hand traps, and if we do get a ban list, you never know what can change. So for now, this is a cool deck I made, guys. I hope you do enjoy it. I hope you guys do enjoy my reasoning. I know it's a bit crazy, like, what's this guy talking about, you know? But I just wanted to make this deck, and I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried my best to explain why I play these cards and why I didn't play certain cards. Like, I didn't play the extra third desires because I kept clicking with it, because I drew like multiple desires. I know the maths behind it, trust me, but it kept tilting me so much. I was just like, nah, I'm taking it out. And yeah, this is just a deck list for fun, guys. You guys want to try it out? Or if you found a better version of this, please let me know. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And make sure you like and subscribe. We're trying to get to that 1K, hopefully. And it's going to be an awesome time. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See ya.